So good morning, classmates, and especially to Mama Gabilin. I am Markin Aracosta. I will be reporting the literature review. Before we start our discussion, we will have an introduction of this topic. So, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to determine the purpose of a literature review, define the context of the literature review, analyze the feature of the literature review, and lastly, the produce of an effective literature review. So let's get started on what is really a literature review. So a literature review is an academic writing that provides an overview of a specific topic. It surveys the scholarly works such as academic books, but not really a non-textbook, like some educational books or some thesis books like those, or mathematical books like an app related to academic books. We have some also computerized, database, conference proceedings, dissertation or thesis, empirical studies, government reportings, historical records, journal articles, monographs, and statistic handbooks. As an advanced form of academic writing, a literature review critically analyzes the relationship among the different scholarly works and the current work. It can be written as a stand-alone paper or as a part of a research paper explaining the theoretical framework and related studies. Unlike annotated bibliography, which presents the summary of a handbook or article. A literature combines both summary and synthesis. Example like linking different sources. So, I will a leader give me as an example, but I will just say it. So, in annotated bibliography, it is summarize the reference and explain how important they are in addressing the research question. In the book review, you just evaluate a book. Meanwhile, the literature review a significant number of a scholarly work to identify what is known and not about the topic. So, in this explanation, the literature review, you just need to study what is the inside of the studies that you have been researched in this literature. So doing a literature review will test your ability to seek literature efficiency and identify useful scholarly work. It will also test your ability to evaluate studies for their validity and reliability. Hence, writing a literature review involves research, critical appraisal, and writing. Everything also included. A student may take 40 hours to finish a well-written literature review. So that is the definition of a literature review. So let's go and proceed to a function of literature review.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. Function of a literature review. This type of review has the following rules: justifies a research question, method, or theoretical and conceptual framework. Justify the research question and framework. It self-validate why the research question is important and support the chosen method or theoretical framework. 2. Establishes the relevance of the topic. Establishes the relevance of the topic. It shows why the topic matters by connecting it to existing research and current discussions. 3. Provide necessary information to better understand a specific topic or study. Provide necessary information. It helps readers understand background information, key concept, and previous findings. 4. Show reviewers familiarity and mastery of the topic. Demonstrate familiarity and expertise. It proves that the researcher knows the topic well and understand previous studies. 5. Establishes the niche of the study. It highlights what makes the study unique and how it contributes to existing knowledge. 6. Resolves conflicts among contradictory studies. It identifies different perspectives, contradictions, or gaps in previous research and attempts to address them. Thank you for watching.
Good afternoon, ma'am and classmates. This is the structure of literature review in literature review. The introduction of a literature review, it includes purpose, why the review is being written and why the topic is important. 2. Scope, what the review will cover. 3. Criteria, how the literature was selected. 4. Organization, how the review is structured. Let's go to the body. The body of a literature review is provide historical and background relevant theories and explains how studies relate to each other and develop theories. 3. Evaluates strengths, weakness, and different viewpoints. The conclusion of a literature review is states the main argument of thesis. 2. Summarizes agreements and disagreements in the literature. 3. If I stand alone paper, it includes implication and future directions. 4. If part of a thesis, it connects to the review to research questions. 5. Gives on overall perspective on the topic. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I'm here to report the guidelines in writing a literature review. Number 1, review the documentation style. Example, APA, MLA, or Chicago, that you will adapt and be familiar with its format in relation to writing a literature review. And you choose the right citation style, APA or MLA or Chicago, based on what required on your research. This ensures your sources are properly credited, keeps your work organized, and maintain academic integrity. Number 2, choose a focus on a topic that you will explain. Pick a clear and specific topic that is relevant to your field. A well-defined focus helps you find the right resources and keeps your review structured and meaningful. Number 3, determine the kind of number of sources you will be using. Will your literature review be exclusive to articles or will it include other documents? Will you focus on experimental studies or will you also include theoretical papers and explain a theory? Example 1. Choose a variety of sources including journal articles, books, research reports, and theoretical papers. Decide whether to embrace the experimental studies with data or theoretical works that explain the key ideas. Number 4. Survey the available online databases relevant to your topic. Include ProQuest, Science Direct, GSTOR, or Google Scholar. As much as possible, include only the specific published by top journal and publishers. Search for reliable information in trusted academic database like ProQuest, Science Direct, GSTOR, or Google Scholar. These platforms provide high quality and peer-reviewed sources that add credibility to your work. Number 5. Use relevant keywords when searching for scholarship documents or articles. For example, if your topic is about impact Facebook-based or e-polas and writing skills of ESL learners, your possible keywords are Facebook, ESL, writing, e-portfolio, and portfolio assignment, Facebook-based e-portfolio, and social networking sites. Use precise keywords when searching for sources. For enhance, if you're studying Facebook-based e-portfolios for ESL learners, relevant keywords could include Facebook, ESL, writing, e-portfolio, portfolio assignment, and social networking sites. Choosing the right keywords help you the most relevant studies. Number 6, always include landmark studies or paper example. Studies which had remarkably changed the field related to your topic, and incorporate landmark studies, important research that has made a significant impact in your field. These keywords provide a strong foundation and context of your review. Number 7, last number. Always evaluate the sources of coverage and currency. Include those articles directly related to your topic. Evaluate your sources carefully. Make sure they are up to date and directly related to your topic. Avoid outdated or relevant studies to maintain the quality and reliability of your literature review. That's all, ma'am. Thank you, classmates.
So, good evening everyone, to Mama Gabilin. So, I'm discussing about evaluation and analysis of articles. First came the articles and read their abstract. For example, if reviewing research on online learning, check if the articles discussing students' engagement and effectiveness. Number 2, group the articles, author documents according to their categories. Some articles may focus on advantage, while author is highlight challenges. So number 3, take down notes. Focus on the research methodology, use major findings and their explanation and conclusion. So, example, one student may show the online learning improves flexibility, while other finds issues with student motivation. So, 4, summarize the details using a concept map. Example, a diagram linking online learning to benefits, flexibility, and challenges, low interaction. So number 5, write a sentences of the reference you have read, writing, and actual literature. So example, most students agree the online learning offers flexibility but may lack students' engagement. So number 6, create on outline. So example, example, first, introduction benefits of online learning, challenges, possible solution, and last, conclusions.
Good day everyone, today I will be discussing about writing the literature review. First, state clearly your thesis or main argument and be guided by it accordingly. Explain. Your thesis statement should clearly convey the main argument or point of your review. Example, because of Facebook's popularity, many educators have explored its educational use in the tertiary level. Number 2. If you say that no studies have been conducted on one aspect of your topic, justify it. Explain. If you claim that there is a lack of research on a specific aspect of your topic, you need to provide justification or evidence for this claim. Example, despite the widespread use of social media in educational, there are no students' collaboration in online sources. 3. Direct the readers to other related literature reviews that covers items which you do not intend to cover. Explain. Refer readers to other literature reviews that discuss aspects of the topic you are not covering. Using proper citation formats. Example, for a comprehensive review of the sociological effects of the social media, see Smith 2024. Never treat a literature review as a series of annotated bibliography. Explain. A literature review should synthesize and analyze the existing research rather than just listing and summarizing sources. Example, instead of listing studies one by one, discuss how different studies collectively contribute to understanding the role of social media in education. 5. Use headings and subheadings to classify the parts of your topic. Explain. Organize your literature review using headings and subheadings to break down the topic into manageable sections. Example, headings, impact on social media on student engagement. Subheadings, positive and negative effects or participation. Subheadings, challenges in maintaining focus. 6. Use effective transition to make your review easier to read and understand. Explain. Use transitional phrases to connect different sections and ideas smoothly. Example, moreover, while social media can enhance student engagement, it also poses significant distractions that educators must address. 7. The body of the literature review can be organized thematically, methodologically, or chronologically. Explain. Choose an organizational structures for your review based on themes, methods, or the timeline of research. Example, thematically, this review will explore the themes of students' engagement, collaboration, and academic performance. Methodologically, studies utilizing qualitative methods will be discussed first, followed by quantitative research. Chronologically, early research from 2010 to 2015 focused on initial adoption, while recent studies from 2016 to 2023 examine long-term impact. 8. Use the quotations sparingly. Explain. Limit the use of direct quotes to avoid over-reliance on others' words and maintain your own voice. Example, as Johnson 2018 noted, social media has transformed educational practice. But this review will focus on specific case studies. 9. Clarify important definitions. Explain. Define key terms and concepts to ensure clarify for the reader. Example. For the purposes of this review, tertiary education refers to post-secondary education including universities and colleges.